Warpugs, there are so many requests in the Discord that I can't get to them all half the time. I can't. But every once in a while, Ronnie throws a brick at me. And when Ronnie throws a brick at me, I start paying attention. It is what it is. And so, we're going to check out something that's been out for a bit, but I haven't been able to see. And I think it really goes into play when we start looking at what happened recently when a group of guys released a Helldivers movie that we only got to see for a little bit more until now. The Helldivers movie got put back on. The Helldivers movie is back on YouTube. Alright, it's back on YouTube. And now we're going to be checking out something from Bricky about Helldivers. Why? Because better late than never, Warpugs. Better late than never. I'm just saying. I'm gonna sit here and drink this. I can't wait to play MechWarrior 5. I really can't. Bricky is a heretic, but that's okay. He's our heretic. I remember Bricky back when he was Bricky Orchard talking about Nip Nip and the Pringles cans, okay? That's where I remember him from. The fact that he wound up making a career out of YouTube, like, when I found out that he got as big as he did, I was like, are you serious right now? That is actually incredible. One can only dream, Warpugs. Let's get right into it. The Helldivers review, Democracy Manifest from Bricky.
Democracy, freedom,
yes.
Justice,
yes.
and our way of life.
Yes.
These things are under attack,
oh.
and the only way we can stop it is to get swole. And
that's not swole.
I have just the thing.
Oh,
god damn it. Introducing Bricky's Muscle Girl Jug.
There you go. Oh yeah, like, well, the thing about it is Bricky's 40K video is literally one of the most watched 40K videos of all time. I'm just saying.
That's right, the original Gamer Supps Bricky Cup sold so well, did so great, that there was nothing better to do than to put it on an even larger jug.
You gotta go with what you gotta go with.
24-ounce cup is great. 32-ounce muscle jug is better. And
yes.
it is available for 2 weeks only. That's
well,
right. You want to put
that
down
has far expired, guys.
For the Bricky Muscle Girl
this
jug.
has far expired. I'm
for
just
2
saying.
weeks starting right when this video comes out. So you can make sure that you absolutely get your spots without any fear of someone snagging your place. It is a wonderful 32-ounce jug with the beautiful pink top matching the delicious sweet 6-pack flavor.
And I gotta admit, sweet 6-pack is one of my favorite flavors. I'm not even gonna lie.
I currently have inside. What do you think she's listening to? Rock? Heavy metal? No, I know exactly what she's listening to.
Yes! Yes! Oh yeah. Sweet 6-pack is one of my favorite flavors. Sweet 6-pack, Guacamole Gamer Fart, and raw meat, okay? Those are my top 3, I'm just saying. Yeah, Hobbit.
Put in your order for the Bricky Jug now. Link in the description at gamersupps.com/Bricky. And don't forget to use code Bricky for 10% off.
There you go.
While you're at it, snag the sweet 6-pack flavor available in both caffeinated and non-caffeinated.
You need caffeinated so you can stay up until 2 in the morning like I do. Okay, 5 in the morning, but anyway, you get it.
Democracy needs you, and democracy needs you big.
Yes.
How could humanity not be the good guys?
I cannot believe that people don't understand simple fucking nuance. Okay, I just don't get it. Can somebody please tell me why people can't understand these things? Like a game where you play as a bunch of idiots friendly firing each other, dropping 500-kilogram bombs on each other, shooting space bugs and robots is somehow, some way glorifying anything.
We're humans. Are you saying you're some fucking bug sympathizer?
What is the most frightening string of words you can imagine? I'm breaking up with you? Your father and I are getting a divorce. The DNA test came back. It turns out you're not him. I reject these sayings. I reject these statements.
Okay.
Truly, the most terrifying string of words imaginable is orbital 380mm HE barrage incoming on your position.
Okay.
You put another 3. No wonder you're so far away.
Yes.
You know what? I'm taking this machine gun.
Yeah.
I'm alive. You couldn't kill me, idiot. Which orbitals? No! Run! He did it again! Garrett, you killed us all. You've killed us all, Garrett. I'm leaving. Garrett tried to murder all of us, and all he did was kill himself. Which orbital is that? I'm the 380s. 380. Run this way.
Yeah, there we go.
There's mines over here.
Oh!
It doesn't matter if there's mines. It doesn't matter if there's mines. You still run.
Who died? Ow!
You still run.
Garrett!
The wife is here. What was that about? It was a sock? Why'd you throw a sock at me?
What's the thing happened before I go upstairs?
Okay. Okay. Everybody knows it's your birthday coming up.
On Saturday, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you're not gonna be around.
Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna be
That's
around.
all I wanted for my birthday was a whole day with my husband.
Yeah. Democracy sock.
We're gonna get snacks and we're gonna watch anime.
Fox Leader has asked if you have hot chocolate.
We do.
He's
and
at.
we're gonna get the stuff for ice cream sundaes because I want that instead of the cake.
She wants ice cream sundaes instead of cake, guys. I don't understand. Okay.
Yeah.
She's taking my drink. Refill, please.
Okay. Do you have your picture filled?
Huh?
Is your picture filled?
It's got some in it. We still have the water in the dry room, right? Cold room, whatever the fuck room.
How good that is.
I don't know. Ice cream is better than cake. Ice cream sundaes are amazing. Okay, I'm just saying. She's still yelling. Anyhow.
I hate you, Garrett.
Welcome to the Helldivers Recruit. Today is a...
Yes, do you see something obvious here? Look at the one up front. Look at the one up front and all the poor people behind him.
glorious day to spread democracy and liberty for the greatest race of all, humanity.
Yes.
Hailing from the greatest planet of all,
Yes.
Super Earth. Many of you will die and die and die, but you will be doing so in the name of democracy.
Yes.
Helldivers 2, released rather recently.
Huh?
You're gonna have to add your game stuff to liquid. Can you put one scoop?
Where'd you
in
get
there?
it? Where'd you get this
This was
from?
the last water bottle. I filled it up.
Oh, okay. Cool beans. Okay. I'm sorry. Here.
Yeah, you're gonna need it too.
Yeah, I know.
It has already blown up to a proportion that I don't think any of us were expecting, and the devs certainly didn't either. Helldivers 1 was a top-down shooter game released all the way back in 2015 to positive reviews, yet not overwhelming financial success. Instead of continuing with their top-down shooter genre, they moved to the third-person perspective, and lo and behold, 9 years later, they release Helldivers 2 on PC and PS5 for the retail price of $40. However, the game, from what I've been told, is a shockingly similar recreation of the original title. Truly, the only major difference is the perspective and a certain level of combat, weapons, enemies, and so on. But from the most...
I remember the breaker. I remember when the railgun was actually fun to shoot for a while there. You could sit there and blast. Like, when you had the railgun, you felt like a king, okay? When you had the railgun, you felt like an absolute king, okay?
Parts, all the weapons and enemies you currently have, even the stratagem button combinations are the same from the original game. Now this is a 4-player co-op shooter, though I should really make sure to put emphasis on the shooter part of that as opposed to the cooperative part.
Right.
I'm going past my point.
I had so many samples on me, you better pick them up. Stalkers as well.
Oh.
What did I do?
I could tell who that was. So I
What did I do? And you serve a true democratic state.
Right.
A fascist, authoritarian, democratic state. But unfortunately, there are 2 factions that have opposed Super Earth's rule.
Oh.
The Tyranids.
Tyranids, yeah.
the Terminids,
Ah!
who you originally kept at a cold population because their corpses make a lovely oil to help serve the democratic states. And we would never let them out and purposely send them onto other planets so that we could have a reason to farm more oil.
No.
That's some discussion you're gonna tell your democracy officer.
I know.
And the automatons, socialist robots who hate liberty, who hate democracy, and who hate our way of life.
Right.
Robots who try and convert our citizens and tell them that our government is evil and not actually democratic.
Oh.
Why are the automatons killing the civilians? I thought they were socialist.
Political commentary.
Oh, okay.
Heretical. Each and every one of them. And you, Helldiver, originally a position putting down human insurrection, have been tasked with dealing with these new problems. It should be made abundantly clear that the satirical nature of this game steals from every other major form of media, but with a particular emphasis on Starship Troopers and Warhammer 40,000.
Hell yeah.
Naturally, I'm extremely 40k pilled, and my initial thought is to always say something steals from Warhammer, but I want to be clear, this is a very Warhammer pilled game, and it is intentional. Because, let's be honest, anyone who plays a lot of 40k knows that in a setting like this, we are very guilty of lovingly shouting out war cries for a faction I know is absolutely abhorrent.
And the thing about it is, that can be fun sometimes, so everybody chill out!
Unrelated statement, Ave Dominus Nox, shitlord. There's a good chance that you've seen Helldivers take the internet by storm, and I feel like I'm going to be here all day explaining all of those reasons why. But truly, this type of game is something that I have a lot of experience with. The 4-player co-op.
Yeah, him and Pankerstonework are massive elf simps, okay? They are massive elf simps.
Shooter. It's one of my, if not my favorite genre of video game, and even I'm shocked I haven't made my video on Deep Rock Galactic yet. However, there is a different aspect of this game that I think is a bit overlooked. And
what's that?
Interestingly, it's a repeat of the internet's most recent video game darling as well, Lethal Company. Now, there are a lot of things Helldivers gets very right. The gunplay is satisfying, the enemies are diverse, the environments are quite beautiful.
Oh, yes,
and
they are.
Individual things like voice acting and music are, at minimum, pretty good.
It's the explosions, okay? It's the damned explosions. I'll just put it out there for everybody. Just save yourself the time.
And at maximum, outstanding.
And that damn soundtrack. Oh God, it's satisfying.
Much like Lethal Company, I think one of the real reasons this game has just sold so well is its smooth gradient between jokes with friends and genuine butt-clenching terror. When you played Lethal Company, things were all goofy and silly as you ran past each other, laughed, fell down pits, and the like, but the moment your friends were picked off and it was you alone in the complex, it went from comedy to horror almost instantly. Once that round was over, comedy returned after a cooldown period, rinse and repeat. In Helldivers, when you land on the planet, you have a huge amount of reinforcements. You're all setting up, joking around, and I'd be unsurprised if the largest amount of friendly fire occurred within the first 5 minutes of
Of course it does. Does anybody remember when they had the stratagem mixer? When they had the stratagem mixer, okay? That you would sit there and you would land and you would start trying to throw down support weapons and you drop a 500-kilogram bomb right in your face. Like, that was the best part of the game for me, okay?
And where? I don't want to fucking hear it.
Hobbit.
But then, as your reinforcements dwindle and your stratagems are on cooldown and your teammates are screaming their injuries at the top of their lungs while you are being assailed by the binary in the trees, it turns into Halo Reach, current objective, survive. And it creates incredible moments like these.
Serpentine movements, Bricky, serpentine movements.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
It's on me! Guys, I'm trapped in the tank! I'm trapped in the tank! I'm trapped in the tank!
There you
Look,
go.
if you're lucky, they can't shoot you down there.
You're correct, they can't!
Hey! That's called democracy.
Oh no, there he goes.
Oh, man, yes!
Get on,
He's out.
Bricky.
Let's go, boys!
Get in!
Is he escaping?
He got out! Yes!
And that's like
When you pulled off a hero move like that, you felt amazing!
really the thing I want you to leave with when this video is over. It's that the seamless blend between these two things, I think, is an underrated feature of a lot of very popular games right now. And one of the main reasons these two games have been popping off so much. We're just trading horror for intense final stands. Though, depending on the enemy, it can still certainly be horror.
Yeah, never mind. There was no Egg is being murdered. Egg is fucking. Caught me off guard.
So, how do you jump into hell? Well, you complete basic training and you earn your cape. Then you get to board your ship and prepare your tools of destruction.
Yes.
First, your second skin armor, for the time of writing this video, has been bugged. So the rating, which I assume means defense, does not matter whether you wear light, medium, or heavy armor.
Right.
The only thing that does matter is the current stats abilities that you get from it.
And of course, if or not you are poor.
I have chosen the deluxe edition armor because it has 50% chance that lethal damage will not kill you.
Yes.
That might seem extremely overpowered, but you're going to get hit by so many individual attacks that it will probably kill you regardless.
Right.
This is to stave off teammates from blowing a 380mm size hole in your face.
Oh, Bricky, you're gonna die.
Why you say that? Oh, because of the.
Yeah. But past that, I use all kinds of armor.
Oh, I know,
Extra
Hobbit.
stims that we can use. We've got a great one that reduces explosion damage by 50%. Fantastic against the bots and your teammates. And there's light
Rocket Devastators, am I right?
armor, because moving fast is great. But let's be honest right now. It's for the drip. And I don't wear heavy armor because it's better. I wear this thick boy because I need the bugs to know who is girthier. Next, you need to pick out your liberation tools and democratic firearms. You start off with a very small arsenal, but as you can see, it will rack up quite quickly.
Right.
Overall, every single primary does its job to a certain extent.
So
The
much.
assault rifle is really good at putting down the bug hordes with clean, consistent firepower. The SMG is, of course, shorter range, but I would generally imagine having higher DPS. And the marksman rifle is just a solid gun for those who want to put down accurate shots.
Yeah.
The problem with all these weapons, though,
Marksman Rifle is my favorite one, flat out. Marksman Rifle was my absolute favorite one until I got the breaker. And once I got the breaker, I felt like a man!
is that they are not the breaker fully automatic shotgun.
Damn straight.
Requesting the breaker fully automatic shotgun for when you want to obliterate an enemy's soul as well as their body. Buy now! Once you have liberated your tools from the socialist weapon racks, you will then pick yourself a mission. There are 9 total difficulties in Helldivers, ranging from is basically a tutorial to what Suicide Squad felt like to play. There will be a couple of individual missions increasing in size the harder the difficulties go, but once you have chosen your excursion, picked a drop point for you and your team, you may enter your Hell Pods. Now you may finalize your loadout and pick your stratagems, but these aren't the stratagems you know of. Put that CP reroll down. I don't want to hear anything about Armor of Contempt. These are pocket DDR weapons that range from offensive orbital strikes, backpack-mounted personal shields, sentry guns, heavy weapons, and most importantly, minefields.
Oh, I absolutely just threw.
Did my wife literally just read it on me? Did she say La Pugs? Excellent chat to nuke her.
An entire minefield right next to the civilian extractor.
Do that. No.
Good job, Bricky.
These are your special abilities you get to call in-game, and they will be the source of the most power and frustration simultaneously.
Yep.
Because once you drop, you'll learn extremely quickly that friendly fire is on. And in this democracy, we do not discriminate. It doesn't matter if it's your orbital bomb,
You fucking asshole.
your gun,
Oh shit, I need to aim better.
Yeah, that's the
Hey,
problem.
you gotta aim like this.
your Tesla tower,
HMG coming down.
Bricky, not that way.
Yep. I realized
There
that.
you go.
or even your personal drone. Every type of damage from every
Does anybody remember when everybody thought that, you know, Gatling guns were really good? And then, once they realized that Gatling guns were good, like the turrets were good, they just started dropping them everywhere until everybody kind of found out at the same time. You didn't have to worry about it. If you dropped it, you would get cut in half by your own gun in a second. I mean, Just saying.
Single source can kill you, and it is going to a lot. From there on, you're up to continue your mission. Doesn't matter what that mission is. Launching an ICBM, evacuating civilians, destroying enemy bases, whatever your job is, you are going to do it. But you only have so many reinforcements, and each death across the team is shared with that reinforcement meter. So giggling and laughing as much as you want in the beginning is fine, but when that 20 loses its cute little 0 at the end of it, things are gonna have to get a bit more serious. In between this, you can go on all kinds of other side objective excursions, whether it's
hijinks,
the more official ones located with the big blue icon on the map, or any of the red danger zones that indicate enemy bases. Everything can be killed for extra experience, requisitions, and most importantly, samples. Collecting samples is a major part of progression in Helldivers, and they are located all across the map. But the moment you die, you drop them. So I would highly recommend that you don't give everyone all the samples.
I was in fact safe behind the rock.
You just... The samples are down there now.
Looking for them is easy too. They're randomly in bases with that big circle kind of symbol there.
Oh my god.
Sometimes they're common, sometimes they're rare. And if you want the super rare ones, look for the Dick Rock. That's right.
Dick Rock.
The Dick Rock. Higher level maps have one, and around there are the big fancy special samples. These are important. Find the Dick Rock.
It's almost more like a lollipop rock.
I think I have a stroke.
What are you trying to say?
It's like a little top heavy, wouldn't you say?
Once your objective is complete, you evacuate and enjoy yourself a hot cup of liberty. Then, with your new levels, you get to purchase exciting new equipment. The main source of progression through the game is this quasi battle pass system that goes through various panels to unlock new armor, weapons, and other aesthetic benefits. However, your requisitions will go into the thing that's probably the most important, which is new stratagems. There is a freedom load amount of stratagems.
Yes, there is.
As you level up and unlock new ones, you will be far better equipped for the higher levels and enemies.
I don't care what anybody says. The strafing run was the best stratagem, period, with the exception of one. And that was the 500 kilogram bomb. And the reason I say that is because it's a 500 kilogram bomb.
You fight later on.
Just saying.
For the most part, the earlier difficulties have basic infantry, couple of medium class enemies, but the higher you go, the bigger and tankier they are. Sometimes tankier, literally. So you're going to need some specific things for your fights. What's interesting is that Arrowhead Studios does not make the enemies have higher health or damage as you level up. You just get more of them and of a higher caliber. Good luck. So, what do you take with it? The heavy machine gun is a lovely thing you can have initially, but perhaps you should be eyeing that autocannon you can get at level 10.
God, I love the autocannon.
And trust me, you're gonna want the autocannon.
Yeah, you are.
Hello? Who is this? Ultimate power.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
It's like Snickers, it satisfies, my guys. Oh, yeah.
Got one tank.
While it is very nice to have a large AoE orbital barrage to take down groups of enemies, you might be dealing with, say, an automaton producing factory. Wouldn't it be great when you're out of grenades and can't get close to instead use a precision orbital strike to take one out and not have to go through the process of throwing a grenade into a hole when 5 double chainsaw wielding communists are running you down?
This is actually a benefit.
Defense, and you need to thin the ranks of anything before they even get to you. Well, enjoy the mortar sentry and enjoy the excessive amount of team killing you're going to do with that piece of shit. And for the simple-minded individual, the one that just wants to see thing go boom, might I recommend a lovely serving of upright down, 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 I'm not going to sugarcoat it, 100 kilogram bomb. There really are a ton of various setups that you can do, not just depending on the map, enemy, and mission type, but also how you want to build with your team. If you are, for example, doing a blitzed civilian evacuation where you need to hold a single point and have enemies swarm you over and over again, then having a large amount of defensive structures like minefield, mortar, sentry guns, and HMG emplacements is fantastic. If your goal is to kill 2 enormous bile titans, then heavy weapons such as the spear or perhaps the orbital railgun stratagems are super helpful.
Oh, I remember the first time I ever saw the spear. It was like
Your build does not end with you. It ends with your teammates and your enemy type as well. And there's a reason why so much of it is both useful and fun to unlock. Can you tell I enjoy this game? I know most of you who are familiar with my general media taste were expecting me to play this game, and I mean, you're right. Helldivers 2 fucking bangs. This game is such a wealth of concepts and content that even now, over 20 hours into the game, probably over 30 hours now, once this video is actually up, there is still democracy I can unlock. There is still liberty that I can bring to bear. For the right to bear arms is not just a human right.
I reserve the right to arm bears.
Right, it's a human demand. In fact, that demand is extremely present when it comes down to the enemies you're fighting. At the time of writing, there are two factions in the game, the automatons and the bugs.
I'm from Buenos Aires, and I say kill them all!
Yeah!
There is a third faction on the way, known as the Illuminates
Protoss.
or something. They're an alien race, doesn't matter.
The Protoss.
They're a threat to democratic society. At first, there was the common meme that fighting the bugs was funny Starship Trooper jokes, and then fighting the automatons was basically space Vietnam.
I'm from Buenos Aires, and I say...
I remember when it was a big deal if you were fighting the bugs when we were fighting them at Levelon Creek.
But while that is definitely the case in the earlier games, and especially on certain maps, I must say the bugs and the bots feel like they're roughly the same level the higher in difficulty you go, where the bugs just run you over with sheer weight of numbers and the bots end up utilizing higher tech enemies. It really just comes down to teching for the individual factions. For the bugs, you might generally get away with having a ton of anti-infantry close range weaponry because most of them are melee range. However, eventually you may run into some awful communist ravioli bitches like the Charger here. And next thing you know, your primary weapons are doing diddly dick. Whereas for the bots, you actually might end up running large amounts of anti-tank, which is generally a pretty good idea. But then after
if you're fighting the bots, like back in the day when you were fighting the bots, you ran the railgun and the autocannon are nothing at all. You could not fight them using anything else. You had recoilless rifle. No, dude. You would use the railgun. You would absolutely 110% use the railgun. I used it every time with the recoilless rifle. It was the only thing that you could reliably take things down. It was the only thing where you could reliably take anything down. And, like, you had to hit perfect headshots with it. But you could actually take things down with it.
Loading for 5 hours, you end up running into the 4 World Eater Chainsaw Karn the Bot Trayer looking dudes shouting kill, maim, burn as they run you down. The correct build for both factions does not have you centered around one particular style. It's not anti-infantry, anti-tank, close quarters, long range. It's anti-bug and anti-bot. Now, I will say there is maybe a little bit too much of a reliance on anti-tank weapons as you get higher up in the difficulties, but that's generally semantics. And there are a few things that the mortar sentries can't take care of.
Yeah. Oh.
Welcome back, viewer.
Hey.
Welcome to the show.
What's
Today,
up?
we have a special newscast.
What's
straight
that?
From Super Earth, where your family and friends are out far away protecting your freedom.
Yay!
We thought we'd share exactly the horrible communist factions that they are currently trying to deal with and stop them from ruining our way of life. You have warriors, hunters, hive guards, stalker,
I hate those damn things. I hate stalkers. I hate them. I hate them.
Newer. The Taco Bell bug. Hank Schrader Elevator. .gif. Kill these now. Kill them now. Kill them before they spawn bug holes. Kill them now. And finally, the Hierophant Bio-Titan. It's literally a Hierophant Bio-Titan. Look, it's a Hierophant Bio-Titan.
Yeah.
It's literally a Hierophant Bio-Titan. I own this model. Look at it. What's the only thing worse than a commie? Boom.
A robot.
No. You have troopers, raiders, marauders, commissars. They have a melee weapon and a pistol. It's literally a commissar. Holy shit. Karn the Bot Trayer, Scout Sentinels, Contemptor Dreadnoughts. My dad will send you to Warhammer Legends Dreadnoughts.
Okay.
Tanks. I don't have a joke for this one. And cannon turrets that hold a grudge even at 100 meters and 4 hours later.
Yep.
Individually, all of these enemies are easy to take down so long as they're, you know, alone. I made a tweet talking about how much I hate the bug chargers and how much they clog my milkshake, and everybody said, oh, well, it's just a couple of railgun shots, you know? Of course it is, you pretentious little communist. It's not about how hard it is to kill the one bug. It's about killing the one bug when the rest of the goddamn council is running it. Killing a singular annihilator tank is in its own right not too tough. You get behind it, you shoot it in the grill, and then it blows up.
Yay!
Killing a singular annihilator tank when the world eaters are running at you, you have an entire Hulk Scorcher up your ass.
True.
Now that is a different kind of cringe.
The Rocket Devastator was the bane of my existence fighting bots. It was the absolute bane of my existence fighting the bots. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I would rather fight Hulks than that damn thing.
It's one thing to be nerd emoji, just use the rail gun, but it's another thing to put that into practice as the 3 chargers, 2 bile titans, and 2 mortar bugs, they have those by the way, are running at Pelican 1. And right before you jump on, you get blasted, losing 25 samples and your dignity. In fact, speaking of the rail gun this, rail gun that, how about you rail some bitches? The maidenless behavior I have seen upon this democratic nation is saddening. Those that take a PvE game and attempt to optimize every single aspect to the point where if you're not running the breaker shotgun, you're not running the shield generator backpack, and not running the railgun, so you are therefore kicked from the game. Excuse me, bro-tato.
I hate people that do this. Let people play what they want to play. Like you're really playing in World's Finals Helldivers. Are you shitting me?
Brontosaurus Rex, you officially optimized a PvE game so hard you've turned it into a PvP game, and the final boss is dealing with you. You are the Everard Claire of Super Earth. The only thing you should be optimizing is a path out of your house. I'm out here spitting out build upon build upon build. The Django Fett flamethrower. The civilians are enemy combatants. And supply guy Fry. The only thing you're spitting is communist cum, because all you know is quitter behavior. Liberty Prime already knew what to do with you a decade ago.
Better dead than red.
There you go.
And of all the games, you chose the one that actually seemed...
The issue was the game was broken back then. Literally at top difficulty, you just had so many boss type. Yeah, that was it. That was it, Hobbit. The only way you could pull off a hell dive at hell difficulty was if you were rocking a railgun. That was it. You couldn't do it any other way. There was no there was ways to do it, but you had to have at least 2 people in the squad rocking railguns that knew how to actually overcharge them successfully and headshot Hulks. They had to be able to do those 2 things, or else your hell dive was done.
It's like it respects its player base. We got a live...
Oh, does anybody else remember where you could sit there and do the you could do the stand your ground missions? I can't remember what they were called, and people were literally doing them to the point where we got driven all the way back to Super Earth.
Service game that doesn't nickel and dime us. What the price of Helldivers is equivalent to 1 skin pack from Apex Legends. This game is selling armor at about $2 to $3 a pop. In fact, it has broken almost all of the general rules of microtransactions, and yet we don't care. The armor you buy is armor that has stats. It has in-game benefits. If there is a skin that's particularly good, you can in fact buy technically in-game power, but it's so cheap and you earn premium currency so easily that even if Papa Sony is upset that these are not adding an extra 0 to their price tag, I think it's fair that we can spiritually say,
fuck the government.
Helldivers as a video game is a collective success for the player in almost every avenue. The only slight this game has caused against other players is that the servers couldn't handle us. Truly, in a year where it feels like we're talked down to so often by publishers and the games they make, we have a video game whose biggest issue is people taking it too seriously. At every turn, this game is an incredible time and was developed to be exactly that. It's not just how fun the matches are and how exciting they can become. It's not just the seamless blend between slapstick comedy and lone wolf heroics. It's all the little things combining together. It's the hilarious
This is the problem with game studios now, and has been since long before this came out. The focus on profit over actually putting together something that was worth a damn. That's been the main issue. That has been the main issue of everything. Profit over what actually would be worth a damn.
Physics engine that affects the player itself. It's the flavor text that you find throughout the
Don't
battlefield
die, yeah.
and then the upgrades on your ship. It's the voice acting selling the combination of Delta Squad Specialist and then 5 seconds later, the screaming first deployment private. It's all the little things, and it's all the tools given to the players to make their own fun, and that there creates community.
Right.
At the time of writing, we have just lost Malevolent Creek, and based on how the internet has spoken about it, it is akin to losing Cadia, as if it's a beloved celebrity that just died, and it's carried with the same gravitas. And I'm not quite surprised when you saw what was happening up in orbit.
Hello. You've reached the Navy's automated phone service.
Squidward, the robots are running the Navy!
Not the Navy!
And even though they brought it back, now the community is uniting against Joel, the game master, dungeon master guy in charge of the entire thing. We're not PvE or PvP, we're PvJ. And goddamn, this whole game just seemed like it's so damn fun. I heard from an anonymous source that when they did team building exercises at Arrowhead, they built Warhammer tables. Like,
nice.
You know, the ones where you build hard terrain, that was a team building exercise at Arrowhead, which surprises me zero because the game is so clearly ripping from Warhammer, but in a fantastic way. The only thing I'm upset about is how come I didn't get an invite to play on those tables? Arrowhead, come on, you know, if I win, all I ask for is 10,000 super credits and my name etched in the back of an armor set. It's
there you go.
Super Earth can afford that. But that's the thing, right? In Malevolent Creek, I want to fix it. I want to liberate Malevolent Creek for no reason. I don't get anything out of it. But this collective consciousness and silly enjoyable roleplay makes me want to land back into that jungle wasteland for democracy and put those communist bots back where they belong.
Damn straight.
Into the fucking dirt.
Malevolent Creek was such a damn fun thing because it was such a meme. I remember jumping down into Malevolent Creek with a whole bunch of people, and people were just going nuts about the fact that we were losing Malevolent Creek. It was glorious. It was absolutely glorious. It makes me sad.
Welcome to Astaria, gentlemen. I will not lie. The chances of your survival are small. Some may even turn against your friends as living corpses, but you have my word that I will use my arcane gifts to ensure your bodies are given unto Moor's garden. This is the greatest reward, more than even gold, for the fate of your soul is an eternal concern. Now come, follow me. Strike down the undead that rise against us. Allow me to find this eldritch amulet.
Oh, I know,
Headhunter. Not
Headhunter.
for my own selfish studies, but for the good of the Empire.
Hey there, late breaking update.
Let's
And
go.
by late breaking update, I mean literally 3 hours before this video went live, they dropped the mech. They actually dropped the mech. It's in the game.
And it would break constantly. The damn thing broke constantly. The guns wouldn't work. It would stop functioning.
It's the mech, and the servers wouldn't let me in for a long time, but I finally got footage of the mech. It's very cool. It's got rockets and a Gatling gun, and the rockets actually show you how many rockets you have left on the left-hand side. You can also step on your enemies.
Yeah!
Wow! Helldivers 2 is a phenomenal success in almost every single avenue. If it wasn't for the technical issues of the game, I might rate it a 10. I think it is genuinely that good. And it's so exciting because the game has so many dials to tweak to add newer, crazier stuff. We apparently are going to be getting mechs soon, including NPC drops, extra troopers, all kinds of new content for this game. And because they can change things like stratagem cooldowns, like general ammo amounts, enemy variety, and so on, there is always something to tweak. There is always a way to make even the most ridiculous abilities and most extravagant explosions still somehow become balanced. When I heard that you can drop in your own NPCs, it took me right back to Modern Warfare 3 Spec Ops survival mode, bringing in your own troops. I will protect them with my life, because my life for Super Earth. If you have not bought Helldivers, I genuinely think you are doing yourself a disservice. This game is phenomenal. It is currently my 2024 game of the year. Not that we have a whole lot so far yet, and I genuinely hope we get it on Xbox. They deserve to be a part of this.
And now Xbox has joined us. Now Xbox has joined the Helldivers. It was a lovely, lovely, lovely thing.
Thank you everyone for watching this video. Thank you so much for your support. Please purchase yourself a wonderful Bricky Muscle Girl cup. You know you want it. Link is in the description. Code Bricky for 10% off. Skater,
I wish that cup
play the
was still
funny
there.
sound effect.
Xbox has made the dive. I remember when you guys showed me the actual trailer and you heard the Halo music. You heard the Halo music when the Hell Pod dropped. That was actually amazing. Guys, Bricky, I still can't get over the fact that the first time I ever heard him, he was talking about a guy named Nip Nip and Pringles, okay? I'm just saying. Yeah, Microsoft is always kind of imploding at the moment. I was just as excited. Yeah, of course I was just as excited, dude. It was ridiculous. I'm just saying, oh god, guys. I miss playing games, I really, really do. I miss playing games, but I'm about to get my fix in addiction, okay? I'm about to get my fix in addiction because I'm going to be playing Mech Warrior this weekend. It is so good. You heard a saxophone in your sleeper training activated. Well, you gotta have goals, you know? You just gotta have goals. Hey, Warpugs, thank you so much for watching with me. Check the links in the description down below for all of Bricky's links. I normally try to say something at the end of it, but good lord, everything was going on, and we had a whole bunch of... Oh, wow. That stream was a lot of fun. Guys, join me as a member of Patreon for early access. I will catch you guys next time.